Good morning, folks. This talk is meant for all the GTs and DTs of Hmel. I'm taking you beyond the program 2 days, which I did campus to corporate. In that, we talked of certain behaviors, attitude, and skills. So in these tough times, my thought for reflection to all of you is that is this really a crisis, or is this a challenge and an opportunity? An opportunity to improve myself, an opportunity to work on my behavior, attitude, and skills, an opportunity perhaps to work on 3 issues that is called personal leadership. And personal leadership, 3 aspects are self. Do I know myself? Can I improve myself? And self at work from home. Self at work, but from home. What kind of behavior is required? What kind of attitude is required? And what kind of skills are required? And last is self with others. So in a personal leadership option of handling the present situation, my suggestion to all DETs and GETs is you got to work on these 3-point agendas of self, self at work from home, and self with others. I think it's a great opportunity to become different. Simon Sinek in his video on COVID-19 has said that when Uber came and Starbucks came, the other people's business was impacted. Taxi business became a challenge. Not because of what Uber did, not coffee business became outdated, not because of what Starbucks did, but I think it is what the other taxi operators did not do. The other coffee sellers did not do. And today, you have the time. You have the opportunity. There is no pressure. You have the opportunity to change, to adapt, and to work on yourself so that when you come out, you are called as a situational handler. The guy or the girl who handled the situation with an agenda of self-improvement, an agenda of making some skills of working from home, an agenda of dealing with others to build beautiful, meaningful relationships. We talked of the core values of Hmel. Can I apply these same core values from work from home? If we say safety first, can I have safety first? I think it goes to the Honorable Prime Minister when he says Sanyam and Sankalp. When he's talking of social distancing, it's all about safety first. You as young boys and girls working from home have to remember the power of 5S, the power of cleanliness, the power of relating with the opportunity in the township for showing respect for people by cleaning places, by being safe, by maintaining self-discipline. And then moving on to teamwork, the core value of Hmel says you must have teamwork. What are the opportunities that we can create for teamwork in this situation? Perhaps the model which I have suggested to you all is make a list of your stakeholders. Do I understand who's a stakeholder? Perhaps I need to understand that stakeholder is a person whose success and happiness is dependent on my success and my happiness. How can I make my success more meaningful to impact and make his success more meaningful? Perhaps we need to make a list. I need to make a list of my stakeholders. So that was the homework which was given to you. Make a list of 10 stakeholders, about 6 or 7 in the official field. There could be seniors, juniors, they could be fellow batchmates, DTs, GTs, they could be off-roll, on-roll, or in personal life, about 4 or 5 of them. Having made a list of these stakeholders, get into teamwork by making calls to them, meaningful calls. For making meaningful calls, the model is called PTT: preparation, timing, and tone. Do not get into conversation without preparation. Time the call, the duration of the call, and the occasion of the call. You are a professional now. You are no longer a student. And perhaps the tone. What is the tone? Tone is that aspect of my conversation which evokes the emotion in the other person. Can I have the right tone? Only then can I have the teamwork. Perhaps if you look at all the core values, each one of them is applicable to work from home. What makes sense to me is also continuous learning and improvement. Do I have an agenda of improving myself physically, mentally? Can I say that I've started yoga? Can I say that I have a to-do list, which I check at the end of the day, a schedule, and then which is not done, I carry forward to the next day? It's a continuous improvement, perhaps a homework to study Kaizen. And then when this COVID-19 fear is over, I go back to my Gamba, the Japanese word Gamba, with a better and more confident TET and GET. I don't stop here. I set continuous targets for myself and deadlines for myself, and I achieve them. Even at home, how do I get to know whether I'm achieving them or not? My body gives me feedback. I need to practice my basic communication skills, my basic presentation skills, my self-discipline feedback from somebody who can be my nindak. Nindak nede rakhiye. Complete the sentence to make it more beautiful. Somewhere, I need to understand there is respect for people. There is high ethical standards, and all the values of Hmel are applicable to work from home. I was given some homework. I need to work on it. I need to connect. What are the skills that I need to do? First is self-care. I need to care for myself. I need to start loving myself. I need to make sure that I am the most impressive person when I look at myself in the mirror. With these thoughts, I end my first session. I'm the guy next door, Amar Bindra. Let's stay connected. Goodbye and good luck.